Hello everybody, welcome to another creative solutions from physics chapter 4, and this is a easy type of questions for the beginner and those who already studied about this chapter 4. I hope this one can be the primary level problem solutions. So you see the STEM says that a truck of mass 8,000 kilogram is moving with a velocity 54 km per hour and collide with a bus of mass 5,000 kg coming from opposite direction with a velocity of 45 km per hour. Now you see that the data is given. There is one truck having mass and a velocity, another car, a bus, having a mass and a velocity. Now you think, when you studied about the conservations of a momentum, you see that suppose this is a bus is moving in this direction and there is another car is moving from the opposite direction. So it has a mass m1, another mass m2, and initial velocity u1 and initial velocity u2. But the thing is, what need to be remember, that the direction of the car is in this direction, but this is the opposite, so this velocity should be minus. This is very important. This should be minus. And after the collision, when there is a collision, and what would be, and then it can be, going for like on a similar velocity, they can be combined and can go in both direction. So the data is given. So see, the question is, what is momentum? You know that momentum means the P is actually the product of the mass and velocity. You know it. So we can say in single line that momentum is the product of the mass and velocity of a moving body. Now, second questions, what do you mean by the sliding friction? Think about that something is moving on a plane, on a surface. So what is the sliding friction? The sliding friction is friction where an object slides or rubs against another surface. We fall down and traverse a small distance when we move in a slippery road. When a hard brake is applied on a car moving fast, the car does not stop, rather cross a small distance by sliding. So this is the sliding force. This is actually, depends on the substance. So the friction where an object slides. Now the third questions, on the basis of the STEM. So basis of the STEM, calculate the combined velocity. So you see, it is said already that this is combined velocity and the direction. Now what to do? You see the data is given. The first car, the truck mass is 8,000 kilogram and the initial velocity is given 54 kilometer per hour. You know that we need to convert it into meter per second. So what we do, we just divide it by 3.6 and then it would be meter per second. So in this case it would be 15 meter per second. Okay, and the m2, the mass of the second car, the bus, is 5,000 kilogram and u2 should be minus 45 kilometer per hour. So we can divide it by 3.6. It would be hopefully minus 12.5 meter per second. So you see that we have 4 data. Now the question is, they're combined, so the equation should be m1 u1 plus m2 u2 is equal m1 plus m2 together v, because this velocity is the combined velocity. Know it. So when you need to find it out, just put it on the left part and then let the other quantities in the right side, m1 u1 plus m2 u2, and then m1 plus m2, because it will give you an easier way to solve it down. So m1 is 8,000 times 15 plus the other side, this is 5000 plus, times minus 12.5 over 8000 plus 5000. So if you do the calculation, then it would be like 4.423 meter per second, and this velocity comes with a positive sign. So this positive sign means we put like u1 as a positive. So as the stem says that we need to calculate the combined velocity, so it would be positive, so the direction would be towards the second car. So we can say the combined velocity of the bus and the truck is 4.423 meter per second and is in the direction of the truck. Now the last question is, does the collisions elastic? And how we think this is elastic? Like we can say that the momentum of the before collisions and after collision, it might be same, but we need to find out also the kinetic energy before collision and after collision. Now if you think that before collision, the momentum before collision is m1 u1 plus m2 u2, and the momentum after collision is m1 plus m2 v. Now you think that m1 u1 plus m2 u2, this is this one, okay? So we can say that this one is actually the m1 u1. If you do the calculation, and if you do the calculation, it would be like 57, I'm just making it short, you can calculate it, 57500 kg meter per second, but in this case it would be same, like 5000 plus 8000, so 13,000 times 4.423, it would be similar 57500 kg meter per second. So we know that before, and this is the momentum before the collision, and this is the momentum after the collision. Now think about the kinetic energy before. So before the kinetic energy is ek, so you can say ek1 is actually half m1, so we can say this is v1 also, so v1 square plus half m2 v2 square. So we can say that this one actually half times 8000 times 15 square plus half times 5000 times v2 is minus 12.5, so it will be similar, because it is a square value, so it will come like this. So it would be like 129, I did it earlier, 129.0625 joule. So you can use calculator and you can find the value. So this is the kinetic energy before the collision, but after the collision, that is half m1 m2 v square, as because this velocity is this one after the collision, so we can say half 8000 plus 5000 is 13,000 times 4.423 square, and the value might come like 127,159.3, 03 joule. Now you think before the kinetic energy of the car was like this and it was not same, so we can say that this is ek2, so we can say that ek1 is not equal to ek2, so we can say, does the collision elastic? So therefore the collision is not elastic because the kinetic energy was not equal, so we can say that the kinetic energy is not conserved, so we can say that the collision is not elastic. So I hope, this is a preliminary level questions. I mean, those are watching this tutorial, you might feel like this is very easy. Yes, I'm really agree with you, this is very easy, but those are actually the first, I mean, beginner level, they can think about it. And you must consider one thing, that this kilometer per hour should be converted into meter per second by directly dividing 3.6, and you can do it like this. I hope you understand, and in the next video I'm coming up with another type of chemicals, the solutions, the mathematical solutions with some STEM and 4 questions. Please watching this video and let me know your feedback, that do you really understand that what I'm trying to explain, and is it really helpful for you. So I'm really grateful to you that if I have some sort of comments, and do let me know in the comment sections. See you in the next class. Take care. Bye bye.